Hello friends, good evening once again to the voice and visuals of Umber that this evening is going to present before you Grammar in Action 4. Well, are you surprised to see this? Suddenly there was a digression, there was a complete break away from the nouns. Yes, we had done the proper noun, the common noun, the abstract and the collective nouns. But then, suddenly, you can see on the board the verb. Now why? I will give you a reason. It will become very, very clear to you in just about 10 or 12 minutes. Which is the most important part of speech and why? That's the first fundamental question. And then I'm going to prove, with the help of a demonstration. We have to see how short can the shortest sentence, in any language for that matter, in English language, can be. So we are going to just mention a few words. Does it mean anything? So let's see. Imagine that we have a classroom full of children, full of people, full of young students, and I just say, animal, station, dog. Oh my God, somebody would just, get angry, would feel insulted. No need. Well, what did I do? I just mentioned nouns. And suddenly, I just look at somebody and say, she, it, they, me, I. Pronouns. Did it make any sense? Can I elicit any response from anybody? No. Then I just say green, thin, fat. Any response from anyone? No, not possible. Then adverb. I just say gently. Hey, gently! Well, unless he's been doing something very, very, in a very rough manner, he would take it as a reprimand or a reminder. But otherwise, if I just, just come and say gently, fast, slowly, softly, well, no response. Doesn't make any sense. And if I just say, hey, you there. Hey, Alia. But. Hey, Arman. So. Hey, Abhas. And. No, makes no sense. So I use the conjunctions, made no sense. Then suddenly I say, okay, good morning. Hooray! And I keep quiet. And then, you're going to ask me, what was the hurrah all about? Or I just say, ouch! Okay, and I smile and I say, ouch! Well, the smile and the ouch, the exclamation, alright, they don't synchronize. But if I just come a little closer, look at you and say, stand. I just say, smile. Do I get some response? Yes. Stand. So what have I done? I have used a bit of body language. I have used eye contact. And just by uttering one word, and that is a verb, I'm able to convey some sense. I'm able to get some response. Smile. Stand. Sit. And the response is there. So that proves that the shortest sentence can be a one-word sentence, and that one word has to be the verb and the verb alone. So here we are. Stand. Smile. So here you have two one-word sentences. And the subject of the sentence is the understood you. Because I convey to the person by looking at him, stand, meaning you stand. Smile, meaning you smile. So therefore, the shortest sentence can be a one-word sentence, but that one word has to be the verb. So this proves, therefore, that the verb is the most important part of speech. Right. For a small child, if you just recall, the first time, when you were asked about a verb, and the teacher, just said, okay, what is a verb? A verb is a doing word. Fine, it's a doing word. Good for a child. But then the irony is that the first sentence that any one of us would have uttered in our life must have been the sentence for which our parents, trained us maybe till 12 o'clock at midnight. Because tomorrow, the next day would be the admission day of the small child in the nursery class. And then, the first sentence, perhaps that all of us, at least 99% of us, would have uttered in our lives, must have been the question asked by the principal or the headmistress or the coordinator when we went with our parents to seek admission. What is your name? Child, what is your name? And then, I remember looking towards my father, looking towards my mother, and then saying, my name is Amber Banerjee. That's the first sentence. And can we have a sentence without a verb? No. That verb is very important. So, is Mera naam Amber Banerjee hai? Is there any action? Is there any doing word? No. So why not? Why not, therefore, tell the kids that yes, a verb is a doing word, but it is not just a doing word. So, therefore we come to the next question. Why do teachers shy away from the verb that almost all of us have used in the first sentence of our life? My name is. My name is Alka. My name is Shibu. My name is Deepa. My name is Jyotsna. So is, no action. It's not a doing word. So, what is it? Well, it's a being word. But then doing is much easier to explain to the kids. So therefore you say, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Ma'am, aap naach rahi hai. Ma'am, you are dancing. So it's easy, therefore, for the kids to actually visualize, a doing word. But it's very difficult to visualize the existence word or a being word. So why feel shy? Why don't we therefore just use for a short while, 5 seconds, mother tongue and say, Mera naam Amber hai. मैं एक छोटा बच्चा हूँ. मेरे पिताजी एक क्रिकेटर या बैडमिंटन प्लेयर थे. मेरी माँ रेडियो और टेलीविजन आर्टिस्ट थी. So, my mother was a radio and television artist. Was, no doing. My father was a cricketer. Was, no doing. Okay, so therefore, why not explain to the kids that there is a verb that stands for मैं हूँ, वो है, वे थे, वो था, या वो थी. So why not therefore the है, था, थी verb. Why not therefore the being verb? Alright? So verbs therefore are of two kinds. And the first verb, the first kind that we normally use or we have used in our lives is not the doing word but the existence verb or the hai, tha, thi, the verb that does not show action, that shows किसी चीज का होना, कुछ है, in the past, कुछ था, या कुछ थे, या कुछ थी. So that is it. So let us not shy away from the fact that the verb is not just a doing word, it is also a being word. Secondly, it is the most important part of speech because if we utter in isolation nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections, we don't get any response. It makes no sense, to the listener. But if we just use an imperative sentence, give instruction or advice, or ask somebody to do something in just one word, then that word has to be the verb, and the subject is the unstated, understood subject, you. So why did we do this? Why did we digress to verbs? Because we have to understand these two kinds of verbs and we have to do verbs first. Alright, after the nouns have been introduced, I prefer moving on to verbs so that I can come back to nouns and do the most important aspect of noun, and that is the functions of a noun. And the functions of a noun cannot be understood unless we have understood the fundamental kinds of verbs. So we shall do verbs again tomorrow. We shall continue from here. Thank you so much. But before that, I must thank all of you, and especially the new subscribers. And I must thank Mr. Akash Chopra, the former Indian opening batsman. Alright, technically very sound. And today a popular commentator. He just tweeted for my video, that is of the voice and visuals of Amber. He just said, come on guys, hit the like button. Subscribe to Mr. Amber Banerjee's The Voice and Visuals of Amber, and you surely will not regret. Thank you for the sweet encouragement, Akash sir. Bye bye. Good night. Please subscribe. Thanks.